stress, sickness, overwhelmed, pain, injuries. We've all had something that has made us just feel like giving up. I don't feel like cleaning. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm there now, again. Well, good morning. Welcome to a new video. It's finally Saturday. Thank goodness the week at work is done. Mine is stress caused by work, which makes me then feel overwhelmed by everything that needs to be done around the house. This week I didn't do anything. I didn't even cook. But when I get that way, I tend to take it out on the wrong people or even the wrong pets. I know nowadays people, they don't like a job or they're not, whatever, I'm just leaving. I'm going to find me another job. I can't do that. I've been in this position for 25 years. I have too much time invested in it to just up and leave now. I have 3 years, 6 months, and 26 days until I retire. So I have 3 years, 6 months, and 26 days until I can have my stroke. Now that I know is a rather morbid thought, but let me tell you, this week, especially yesterday I was working from home, but even now working from home, the stress level is just through the roof. I mean, I actually felt my heart beating, and I just wanted to, yeah. And I am the type of person that pretty much internalizes everything, and it gets to a point, after a while it's just going to blow, usually at the wrong time. And I've mentioned, that since doing what I'm doing again, which is what I started doing when I first started working there, and I'm back full circle again, it's like so stressful. And when I mention it to people, to someone, they're like, well, we don't want you to be that way. Really? Anyway, enough of that. I didn't do anything this week other than work. I did a few things. I washed a dish, I cleaned out the cat boxes, things like that, but I didn't even cook dinner for Don. He ordered, I didn't even want to eat. So when I don't want to eat, there's something wrong. Anyway, dear friends, I'm fine. I didn't want you to think I was coming on here just wanting to complain and vent, but we've all been there. We've all had days like that. We've all had weeks like that. We've all had months like that, maybe even years like that. But I'm tired of living in a cluttered mess. The kitchen is just becoming a catch-all for everything. I didn't even put my computer monitors down on their shelf. I don't, when I work from home, I don't work in the office. The only place I had that was close enough to the modem was on the other side of my kitchen counter, so I bring the monitors up on the kitchen counter and I sit there and I work. So I've got some straightening up to do, some cleaning to do, and we're going to do it, whether I want to or not. So I hope this video motivates you, if you're feeling like I'm feeling, to just get up, do what you have to do, get it done. It's not as bad as you think, probably. How many times have people come to your home and one of the things you say is, excuse the mess, or sorry about the mess, or don't mind the mess in here, and they're like, that's fine. Or you go to somebody's house and they say the same thing and you don't even notice anything. That's pretty much how it is. But I see it as a mess and I don't like it anymore. So we're going to clean it up for another week. It's just never ending. I hope this video motivates you to get some things done around your home, even if it's just cleaning one room, even if it's just dusting one table. Let's get this done. You are not alone. Let's do this together.
hard is it to use a washing machine? Ah! I'm gonna try something new today. Maybe. My patience. Will you be filling up with water sometime soon? I don't know if I like this one, but
Okay, so I got enough done today. The really bad parts were cleaned up. Tomorrow I will continue on with the rest of the house, do the things that I didn't touch on today. It's okay. No worries there. I'm not going to stress over things like this anymore. Stressing over a job, that's another, that's... Yeah. I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, everybody stay happy, stay well. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you then, everybody. Bye-bye.